first love mo, di ba? Naka-move on ka na eh. Wala na yun eh. Pero you still feel it.
Hi everyone, I'm Samantha Purvor and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Wellness with Watsons. Today we'll be tackling one of the most common chronic illnesses experienced by children in the Philippines, asthma. We'll be talking about what it is, how to spot the symptoms, and how to manage it. But before we dive into it, make sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and TikTok, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for health tips for your kids and the whole family. Just click the subscribe button to stay updated. Joining us here today is a pediatrician who's also known for her educational TikTok videos about kids' health with Mommy P, Dr. Maricris Aspecto, aka Dr. A. Welcome to the show, Dr. A.
Hello, Sam. Hello, everyone.
Doc, I know that asthma is one of the leading chronic illnesses affecting kids in the Philippines. But can you tell us exactly what asthma is?
Asthma or hika is actually an on and off problem sa ating baga, wherein yung baga natin namamaga. So yung tubes there become constricted. So nahihirapang huminga yung person with asthma. So dito sa Pilipinas, isa sa 10 bata ay merong hika. 80% of those children na merong hika develops the symptoms of hika before they reach 5 years old. So, you can imagine, yung hirap na paghinga na paulit-ulit makes them difficult to move, makes them difficult na gawin yung daily activities nila. And because hika usually attacks at night and early morning, anong nangyayari pagising nila? So wala sa mood, hindi maganda ang performance sa school, and eventually, if that goes on for prolonged period of time, even the quality of life.
Tama ka dyan, Doc, no? Kawawa din yung mga kids natin, especially if they don't get quality sleep, and more importantly, kawawa rin pag nasa school, tapos nahihirapan to catch up with the lessons. So, ano po ba yung mga signs and symptoms that as parents, we can watch out for?
Well, usually, ang symptoms ng asthma is dry, naging matigas na cough. That usually happens at night. At kasabay nito, meron kang naririnig na breathing na matinis na we call it wheezing. Sa mga maliliit na bata, makikita mo mabilis yan 1 to 2 days, hirap nang huminga. But for older children, kaya na nilang mag-verbalize ng symptoms nila. Nagrereklamo sila na masikip or meron silang chest tightness during the attack. If we are seeing this, importante po magpa-check up kasi pwede pong mag-overlap ang symptoms ng asthma with plain allergies, especially yung mga severe types of allergies. Mga mommies, do not self-medicate, do not self-diagnose, at importante mag-check up sa inyong pediatrician.
Ngayon naman, para sa mga parents natin who have kids who have already been diagnosed with asthma, Doktora, can you give us tips naman on how to manage it better?
Importante talaga sa parents is really following the proper instructions of treatment. Importante yan, yung techniques sa nebulization, kailan ba dapat ibigay yung gamot, yung frequency. We have to be specific in the details that we want to ask our doctor para yung treatment dire-diretso at gumaling yung bata. And in this treatment, we should involve not only the parents, kasi usually mga working moms tayo, no? So we have to involve the caregiver or kung sino yung nag-aalaga sa bata maliban dun sa ating yaya. And importante din kasi alam nyo, itong treatment of asthma, minsan kailangan dalhin pag papasok sa school, so mayroon pa siyang inhaler. So we really have to involve even the school, the teachers, the school nurse. Importante din yung i-child-proof din natin yung ating bahay. Kasi after the asthma attack, there can be another asthma trigger. Kaya, well, yung mga sources of triggers natin is karaniwan yung mga dust and mga molds. Importante yung cleaning of the house. And then yung mga people who smoke. So we really have to avoid those things. And lastly, aside from education, asthma-proofing your house is the action plan. Importante to. Especially asthma will attack anytime. Once naandyan yung trigger, pwede magkaroon ng atake ng hika yung bata. So what should be included in the action plan? This should be tailored dun sa needs ng bata. This includes the emergency medicine, the people to call, or the institution to call.
Grabe no, Doc, it takes a whole community to actually take care of a child. Pero Doc, for those who don't have asthma, paano po natin pwede itong iwasan?
Narinig mo ba to sa mga matatanda? Yung buntis, kailangang iwasang kuhain to, iwasang uminom ng alak, iwasang magsigarilyo. Well, there's knowledge to that. Kasi nga, while the baby is still developing, yung risk ng asthma, pwedeng makuha na niya if the baby is exposed to these things. So, mula nung pagbuntis siya, ilabas siya ng mommy niya, and then outside, yung environment around the baby is another possible trigger. So, kung halimbawa merong naninigarilyo, merong, pollution, and now, yung smog can add up dun sa genes na meron ding allergies or hika. Kaya importante po talaga, na aside from the genes, the environment, well, you should have at least a good ventilation din in our homes. And if nagawa mo na ito lahat, and yet nag-develop pa rin ng hika ang bata, importante, you start early consultation with the right medical specialist. So, sino sila? Mga immunologists, allergologists, and pulmonologists.
Ayan, tandaan natin ang mga reminders ni Dr. A for preventing asthma. And finally, Doc, curious naman ako, I always hear this. Is it really possible to be cured or grow out of asthma?
The answer is no. We don't outgrow asthma. Kasi nga yung treatment talaga is geared towards control, not really cure. So, anong nangyayari sa asthma? Kasi I have patients na nakita ko sila during childhood, madalas yung atake, and then when they reach a little like teenage years, less na yung atake. So they feel they outgrow. Mami, sabi, usually tinatanong ng mami, cured na ba siya sa asthma? Doktor, ang galing-galing mo. Sorry, mami, hindi po. So, yung first love mo, di ba? Naka-move on ka na eh. Wala na yun eh. Pero you still feel it. So, ganun din yung hika. Unfortunately, they may have no symptoms at all. Actually, sa mga adults, ang term doon is remission of asthma. When they check yung mga chemical markers pertaining dun sa pathology or yung problema sa baga ng may mga hika, andun pa rin yung markers na yun. Pero the good thing is, because of good asthma controls that we have right now, makikita natin itong mga bata na ito, they grow up happy, and with a good quality of life.
Ayan, there you have it. Now you know that kids can actually still live a quality life. At ang dami natin natutunan today. Thank you so much, Dr. A, for helping us all understand more about asthma and how to help our kids manage it. Thank you.
Thanks for having me, Sam.
Earlier, we talked about asthma and how it can easily be confused with allergic symptoms. So to understand them better, we'll be playing asthma or allergy. Which one is it? So Doc, are you ready?
Of course.
So okay, here's the first item. Coughing at night or during physical activity?
This is asthma. Because the dry air and the rapid breathing, usually during exercise, usually dries up the tubes of the lungs, causing vasoconstriction. So that's the reason why you have difficulty of breathing and coughing.
All right, thanks, Doc. Next item, sneezing and watery eyes.
Sneezing and watery eyes usually are symptoms of allergic rhinitis or allergy.
And for the third item, this one's quite tricky, Doc. Difficulty in breathing.
Difficulty of breathing can be a sign of allergy or asthma, depending on the severity of allergy and the asthma status of the baby. So it's important talaga that if there are doubts in our mind kung ano yung talagang reason for the difficulty of breathing, importanteng mag-check up. Huwag mag-self-diagnose at huwag mag-self-medicate, especially in these children na maliliit and this difficulty of breathing may actually be an early sign of an asthma attack. And it's always life-saving to treat them timely at mag-prescribe ng tamang mga gamot.
And that marks the end of our game and time for today. Thank you so much, Doc A, for joining us today.
Thank you, Sam.
For your kids' asthma medicines and other health essentials like vitamins and supplements, you can always count on Watsons to give you a wide range of options that are available via the Watsons app and at over 1,000 plus stores nationwide. For more information about medicines, vitamins, and supplements, ask your Watsons pharmacist. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and TikTok, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay updated on upcoming episodes of Let's Talk Wellness with Watsons. You can also get your medicines and wellness essentials delivered to you monthly through our Watsons Subscribe and Save program. I'm Samantha Purvor saying there are more ways to wellness at Watsons.